Yo, it's your boy Elijah. Back with another video, baby. So this is a story on the time that I went to Florida for football in 7th grade. Alright, so we start at this. We start at our end of the year football party we start this end of the year football party, and I played on this team for this town Blues Ranks, right? And coach was asking me if I wanted to play tournament football. I already played for a tournament football team that year, so this is for like all the higher level football players in the Kansas City Metro to form a team. And so I asked my mom about it. She was like, "We'll see." I asked my dad. He let me. We go to the football practice, right? We go to the football practice, and I play. I'm on the team, and then we go to. It was South Dakota that we went to. The day that I went to South Dakota was probably one of the best days of my life. It's not because I got out of school, it's because I got time to spend with my dad, and we just drove for like 8 hours straight, no problems whatsoever. We had fun. I listened to one of my favorite songs of all time for the first time on there. Yeah, my hair is a mess. Don't talk about it. And so when we got there, we got to the hotel. Hotel was amazing. My dad likes to talk to people, so we sat there for 20 minutes talking to the front attendant. And it was South Dakota. We were literally the farthest away, so we were at a farm. Basically, we were at a farm. We weren't at a farm, but we were by a farm at a hotel. It was one of the best hotels ever. And so my dad spends 20 minutes talking to this person, blah, blah, blah. So we go to football practice, and we go to the South Dakota Dome. And the South Dakota Dome is a very, very big place. So there's all teams. There's like humongous teams. I mean, like teams of like armies. There was like 50 people on there. And then there's like 20 of us from Kansas City Metro. And so we practice our plays, whatever. We go home, get sleep, blah, 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 that, blah, this, blah, that. When it comes to game time, I'm playing on defensive line for this game. I had a decent game, 3 tackles. So what happened was we blew this team out the water. It took us until like the second half to get it all together, but they didn't score a touchdown on us the whole game. Or a field goal, not a field goal. And so what ends up coming down to the second game, the second day, is that we were down. We were down at the first quarter. We were down. It was pretty bad. Then we came back. Second quarter. Third quarter, tied it up. It was amazing. Tied the game up. I was happy. So what ended up happening, how I got stuck on the offensive line that game is, so basically the tackle the prior game was his first year, but he was a good football player overall. But he didn't know how to learn the plays correctly. I'm not trying to say anything bad about him, but he didn't know how to learn the plays. And I was playing offensive lineman for the team I priored for the tournament team beforehand, and also I played defensive line, so that's why I was there. But overall, as a football player, I had to become a football player. And so what happened was I got put on the offensive line, I got put back to guard. I was upset, but then I had to realize I got picked to play football for a FBU and the Kansas City Metro, so I can't be complaining. So I sucked it up and I played. I did a decent game. Nobody got any sacks on my side. All right, whatever. So we go to Florida. We won the game. It was like a fairy tale game. But we go to Florida. We get blown out of the water by all these teams. These football teams from Texas, everywhere. We get blown out. The last game I had to play, I got stuck on special teams. And now, as y'all all know, if y'all know me, I like playing football. Special teams is not my ordeal, but I play offensive lineman, so I really didn't care. I just got on the field. So I got stuck playing special teams. Our last game we won. The whole week was fun, but the last game we won. It was like 27 to like 31, I'm pretty sure. 27 to 31. It was a good game. But the whole experience itself made me realize that football is not all about playing one position. Yes, y'all know I might rant about not playing offensive lineman, but when it comes down to like whatever coaches want you to play, that's what you want to play. Now, the thing I took from that experience in 7th grade was football is fun to play. And football is a learning curve because I messed up one play where I didn't go on the field and I got benched for 3 plays that game. But messing up is part of playing football. Yeah, I did mess up big time that game. And we almost got a penalty flag, but we're not going to talk about that. That's for another time, for another day. And football is a learning curve for me. I've been playing it for 6 years now. Not 6. I've been playing longer. 11 years. This is my 11th season playing football. And it's a fun sport. It's a really fun sport. I understand some people don't like it because of the contact and everything. Completely understand. But it's a learning curve for me. I'm still learning as a human being and a football player in itself. So yes, it's gonna seem like I'm a little whack at sometimes when I speak. But take the learning curve. That's all I have to say today. Peace out.